Hello, and welcome back to Minecraft Survival on Bedrock. So when we last left off on the Nether base here, or the Nether Hub, we'd put in all the walls and everything, and then we worked on the lava farm and got that set up because I needed the lava to process the, let me see if I can get up here real quick. Yes, I can. Double check. Make sure it wasn't a fluke. Anyway, so we set up the lava farm because I needed to cook all the netherrack to make the nether bricks. And right now we're doing pretty well on the nether brick supply for the moment. So I figured it'd be as good a time as any to start finishing this room up. And I gave a lot of thought to this because I don't want piglins spawning in here, and I don't want the zombie pigs and the hogs, you know, all those guys. I don't want to deal with them. So I was sitting here and I was asking some friends, you know, how do I spawn proof this? Because I thought the soul lanterns would work, and they most definitely are not working. Like, I thought that was the soul lantern's job. It's not. It just scares them away. It doesn't actually stop them from spawning. So the only real way I know how to spawn proof is with slabs or carpet. So I'm going with slabs. And I wanted to use all nether materials, but we made an exception because this is pretty close to the blackstone. Alright, I had to go get some more stuff, mainly to start setting up the transport system. And as I was saying, you know, the blackstone's pretty close to the well, the deep slate is pretty close to the blackstone. And since I have such trouble with the boat, because it wants to glitch through the wall, and let's be honest, I'm scared that I'm going to get stuck in the wall, I'm going to die, and I'm going to lose all my stuff because it's just going to float off to who knows where. So I'm going to set up a little minecart system. Now, in order to get this guy to look up, I think I can go down here and do this just like an observer. And that should work, in theory. No, he's looking down. Okay, so he looks the way you put him. Gotcha. I need hoppers. I'm going to need hoppers. Let's see, that there. Or, wait, no. Do I have this right? Basically, what I'm trying to set up is a way for a minecart to come cruising down, hit a cactus, get eaten by a hopper, and then thrown back into the dispenser. I think I have this right? Maybe? I haven't actually built one of these. Normally I just get out manually and then pop the minecart. But given that I won't be up here to supervise said minecart all the time, I don't want it just randomly taking off on me because a piglin decided he wanted to go for a free ride. This little section of 3 there will be a valid spawning area for them, which I don't want to deal with. I don't want them to steal my minecarts. Foxes do that enough back at the base in the overworld. And also I put the slab on top, so as you guys can see, the cactus can't hurt me. So, back to this. I need to put an activator rail somewhere, don't I? So right here is a powered rail. Whoops. Oops. And then normal rail. Like, would that be far enough apart, or will that cause problems? Since I have these iron bars, let me put these up real quick. That looks pretty good, but I can do better. We'll put that there, and we'll do around these little sections as well. And then once I dig out, like, the halls and the rooms that are attached to this room, I think it'll look pretty good. Alright, I don't need the bars anymore. And I do need these. Maybe I might need the bars. No, wait. Organization. I've changed my mind. Okay, so minecart there. Hopper in that hole, which I have to go get. Okay. Has hopper. And a few other things. Oop. There we go. And then I should probably repeat it on this side. You know, that way it's set up for when I have that hallway built. And it's... Let's put the nether brick down real quick. Because then I can put the buttons down. And try to figure this out. Because I'll use a button to activate the dispenser. That way it'll pop a minecart out. And then I can use a button to activate the powered rail. That way it just speeds us off. That's the idea. So, let's see. If I put a button... Which side do I want it on? Right there? That'll proc that. That'll proc that. Push that off real quick. And then this, yep, cool. Although I don't want it to activate the powered rails. There's probably somebody watching this going, "You fool, do it this way." I will figure it out. Okay, so if I put a normal rail here, then that button will just pop out the minecart. And then I can put a button here and that'll activate the powered rail. And I kind of want it to like automatically shoot me out of the minecart. So I'll need that rail. So that's how I'll get up the hill. Put a torch right there to power it real quick. So I can push... Oh, I have the minecart. So I'd push button, hop in, roll backwards, and button, fire it forward, up we go. So that works. No problems. Cool. And then the ride down, and it pops in, and I picked up the minecart. That's fine. Go right there. So how would I get the activator rail in here and make it work? So I did a little bit of figuring, and I determined trying to set the activator rail up was just too much of a pain. So I've got it set up a little differently. And I'll show you. So, minecart comes down into this nicely decorated area so far, which still needs a lot of work. I do like how it's coming out. So minecart comes down into this room, from wherever that's coming from, which is the pirate base. And then we get here. Exciting. This button gives us a minecart. That button turns on the powered rail, which I don't think you've seen. We'll do it again. On. Cool. I wanted to use an activator rail and the little pressure plate rail in order to spit me out of the minecart, so when it hits the cactus, then, you know, I won't accidentally pick it up, but it's fine. I want to put a fence along the edge here, kind of give it that railway-ish feeling, but we haven't gotten that far yet. That's the idea so far, and then another rail system would come in from the other side, obviously. So let's get to work and start trying to clean this up a bit. Okay, so after a fair bit of work, I've got this little section put in. Put up these little lifted up platforms around the corners. That way I can, you know, put stuff there, like right here. Maybe I'll put some workstations in, like a stone cutter or a smithy table, you know, something. We got, you know, everything up here. This is what we're looking at so far. Wrong button. This button. So this is fully working right now. Shoots us up. And it takes a little bit of time, but let's be honest, I'm in no rush. And if I'm ever traveling along the rail system here, making a video, I could just transition it. Still need to work on this room where the pirate bay is, but that's fine. I ran out of blocks to finish up this hallway though, which is why it's dug out the way it is. I still need to go gather those blocks. This comes in, we pop that, take a step back, and it's eaten by the thingy and put into the dispenser. The hopper. Then right here, I can start putting in where the fence will be. Line it up with the pillars there. I think that'll look good. Then we'll bring this fully over, make sure we're lined up on both sides. Yep. Now I need to drop down to the nether base. That is so handy, I love that. And we need to grab some warped wood, which I am starting to run low on, so we may have to make a warped tree farm here in a bit. Because this is all we have for wood. We're running out. And due to the dwindling netherrack / nether brick supply, I'm gonna have to go get more of that too. Like Like, I honestly really haven't done all that much work in the Nether. Most of my work's been in the overworld. So, yeah. Grab some stick. Make some fence. And then we can put the fence up and really make this place look good. Alrighty. So I put quite a bit of work in. Been hanging out with the piglins here for a second. I would say this room's pretty much done now, though. So I changed some stuff around. We put in some potted plants, fixed up the corners, and gave us some redstone lamps. There's actually a lever behind the middle one that turns all three of those on. You know, the chain's hanging down from the soul lanterns. We got a couple of lanterns right here on the corner. I mean, this place is nicely lit. But I would say that the main room right here, that's just above the nether base, is pretty much finished. We just need to work on the hallway there, and the attached rooms, and all that fun stuff. If you guys like today's build, please like and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching. Any build suggestions, leave them in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody, and see you next time.